Hello, part 2.
All right, well, this is going to be our part 2 to the segment. We talked about DC Comics and the the movies. So now we're going to start talking about the Marvel side of Phase 3, what's going on, for what we've seen already in the interwebs. So far, what I've seen was a little leaked small preview that got cut off of X-Men's Futures Past. Anybody else saw the video?
I don't like seeing it because it was some dude with a fucking phone.
Right.
But I was still into it. I'm like, man, this is so dope. It was the same thing when Ant-Man came out, remember? When they showed that little clip?
Right.
When you went to that Comic-Con?
Yeah.
And they showed that? So, Futures Past shows the Sentinels.
Right.
How do you guys feel about the Sentinels?
Okay, I'm excited about the Sentinels, but the design of the Sentinels look a little too weak structured to me.
So you're in love with the idea of...
I love the idea.
The Sentinels are good on paper.
How many
Yeah.
times have I been told this? I love the idea of you.
But you're not a Sentinel.
But you're not there yet.
You know what I think the Sentinels will bring? Jubilee.
Well, Jubilee's already been out in the fucking X-Men.
They hinted about her, but we never
No,
like...
she's been in it.
She's been in them.
Like, they don't show her as an actual character. They haven't shown, like,
Well, no,
this
They
is
don't
sucks.
focus on it, but she has been like a side character.
Boom!
like, I'm always like, oh!
Give a fuck about Jubilee.
Damn!
I would rather see fucking them do Justice as Gambit, man.
Yeah.
Gambit, okay, here's the thing. How come them, like, Gambit, Jubilee, and Morph? I think those are the people that should
Morph
really-
was made up. That's from the comic.
But he was still in the
cartoon.
X-Men, the Generation fucking cartoons.
So Morph wasn't the change.
Morph never really existed until the cartoon.
Yeah.
And then they did it. Like Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn never existed
Right.
until they did it in the anime, and then she became a big character because everybody started liking Morph. She's a slut. She's
Marvel slut.
like-
So here's the
I approve that.
so here's the beginning of Stage 3. So it's Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man, and Avengers 2.
That was also another.
Age of the Voltron. Voltron.
Voltron, right?
He's like, all the Avengers like, what is that fucking Power Ranger? So after these three things happen at the same time, and all these things are happening.
Well, so far, what we got previews to right now, we got the sneak preview of the Guardians of the Galaxy, right? And we got the X-Men and
First Class.
Yeah, no, the Future
Future
Past.
Past.
Yeah, and then what we got the
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, I guess sneak preview. I still haven't seen much except for that one little snippet. That was
It's
like
Edgar
months
Wright.
ago.
Edgar Wright, like he's in it. He's already. It's mine. It's mine. What's that? The fool that does anything with Simon Pegg.
Right, so it's Hop,
No, and
Shaun of the Dead.
and other ones.
Shaun of the
He
Dead.
has other fucking. He's in the comic. He's in the geek world mega. If you look him up on IMDb, he has like a shitload of things. He has his hand in as a producer, director, or you don't know what mega is, bro? It's a sword, mega sword.
Don't worry about it, kids. It's dope.
But the Sentinels. Did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see the?
Yeah, they did that picture with Bryan Singer with the.
My favorite thing, that commercial they made is like, I want you to feel safe, and all this kind of crap, and there was like bitches at the beach, and then here's the Sentinel who's like, I'm keeping you safe from fucking mutants. Like iRobot. It's exactly like iRobot, but with Sentinels.
See,
Because they're fighting the fucking mutants, and this is in the 70s, right? This is about.
No, well, the thing is going to be taking place in I think three periodic time changes.
Space-time continuum.
Yeah, it's going to take place in the 70s, present time, and future.
The future is gonna
Yeah.
bring back.
Yeah, they're gonna the future's gonna go pick up the present, and they're probably gonna go jump to the 70s and bring it back way
But
back to
who's
the
gonna
future.
be that person that does all that?
It's gonna be Bishop. It's been announced.
Professor X.
Yeah, but Bishop is the time traveler. Yeah, you can. Bishop has been brought up. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's been confirmed.
No, from what I've seen, it's going to be Wolverine. And Wolverine's the most marketable character that Marvel has.
Yeah. Well,
So
Wolverine's
it's
gonna be
gonna be-
fanned out throughout all the ages.
So
So
it's going to be, yeah. It's
Out of
going to be
these-
Charles Xavier. Oh, we're just
Out of the box.
And then they're going to send Wolverine back to the past to stop whatever
So
happens.
it's another Wolverine?
right.
Essentially, it kind of is.
Oh, what? Right?
Well, that's essentially what, really, if you think about it, that's what the first.
And he signed up for the next 6. He signed up for the next 6 movies.
Yeah.
Like then he's gonna do 6 more of himself as that. And the older he gets, I think he's gonna actually look like he's gonna be like the Sean Connery of Wolverine. He's gonna be like, oh, I'm still playing Wolverine.
But they still got stuff to draw on even for that. They could do like Wolverine the End storylines.
Right.
They could do
Old Man Logan.
Old Man Will, and that'd be fun.
He has that right there in his comic book. I don't think we can see. Well, we can't see it. I thought you had that big ass.
What'd you guys think of the design of the Sentinels?
I thought they were pretty interesting. I don't know. I didn't. I haven't been keeping up on shit.
Can I tell you what I like about them? The color.
Well, it's like
The color. It's that
that's the
purple,
only thing
man.
that's-
It's that
that's the
liquid
only-
purple. This is what the Sentinels look like.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like the only thing they kept really true to it was the color scheme. But to me,
Yeah,
it looks like
they-
a fucking
Okay,
vacuum. It looks
okay,
like a
so
vacuum.
of course. So you gotta think of it like this. It's a fucking machine, and the machine, it's like a computer. Like you have a fan on it. This motherfucker has a fan on his chest, which is easy to kill. Like you can just go and just throw a rock in his chest and like, bang, there goes that Sentinel. It's not like, well, when Sentinels were OG and they have fucking, you have to throw Wolverine in. Wolverine used to chop Sentinels' heads off. That's his shit,
Well, that's what they showed on the hint from X-Men 3 from the Danger Room.
right? These Sentinels look like you can just be like, oh dude, hit him in the chest, throw fucking 40 at him.
The Sentinel that I saw in X-Men 3, it looks like one of those
But that was the
Spider-Man
head.
that you would
Look how
buy.
look how big the head was.
It's a molded plastic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the head was.
Proportion.
There you
Proportions
go.
were like
That's
how
what
it would be in the cartoon and comic books.
I think that's what it is. Like the new ones are actually what
Too
like
sleek.
they're like this big.
No, they're way bigger.
Yeah.
They're,
Well,
probably,
they're not-
they're probably as big as a ceiling.
OG Sentinels were fucking stories high,
And
right?
they're big because they were to pick up and
Yeah.
get
These Sentinels are like 7-8 feet high.
Unless that's a Mark 1 Sentinel.
That's what I've been saying. Like it's the
Yeah,
beginning of the
exactly.
Sentinels. Remember, this is gonna be happening in the 70s. Even if it fucking time travels or what the fuck, this is the 70s. Motherfucking
Well,
Sentinels.
yeah, but again,
But
Generation
But
1
it's,
Sentinels.
okay,
And after the shit goes
okay,
down.
wait. It's not the 70s. It's supposed to be present and past, or future.
No, by the time,
70s is not gonna.
By the time-
Sentinels haven't existed yet.
X-Men, what was it called?
Future's past.
Exactly, the future's past.
But they're bringing people from the past.
The future,
They're not
the
from-
future.
Yeah.
alright, here, alright,
Okay, we need Mortimer McFly to fucking set this whole thing up.
The Sentinels don't even fucking exist until the present time / future.
yeah.
That's why they're getting everybody from the future to help out so this shit won't happen. That's why they're gonna get everything from the 70s to start breaking shit down in the plot line.
Oh, okay.
So this Sentinels will never either happen or whatnot. You know, the whole thing that this the extinction.
storylines where
Yeah.
almost all the X-Men
Are dead, exactly.
So they have to go back, to the past to bring, their old fucking heroes back to help them.
You think they put that in the movie?
That's exactly what's gonna be. That's what it is.
The way it happens
That's
in the
what it
comics
is.
is, Senator Kelly, which I can't remember the actor's name, but he was the guy that was killed in the first X-Men.
Right.
and he turns
Yeah,
into water.
they put it in the water.
That character in the comic books is actually murdered, and
Shit.
him being murdered causes everything that causes
Yeah.
the future,
Yeah.
where all mutants are being murdered off and sent to concentration camps.
Stryker has no hand in this?
I don't know.
I think Stryker had his funds. When he died, his funds go into this, no?
He's more with the military side.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck do you think Sentinels are? Those are military, those are...
This is government.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
task
movie is
force.
all about Travis. And
But in general-
he's the one that's creating the Sentinels. So
Which is government's type of style.
Yeah.
They're just going-
It's basically what Stark Industries does,
Yeah.
but it's essentially a competitor to Stark. So
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. Oh, shit. Uh-huh.
but in the comics,
Tell me more.
well, in the comics, Senator Kelly is killed, and this is why the Mutant Registration Act becomes enacted. This is why the mutants are enslaved and sent to concentration camps. And this is why they need to go back in time and stop Senator Kelly from being killed
So
off.
this is in actual movies.
No, this is just in the comic
No,
books.
but like in the movies, even when Senator Kelly
And
died,
in the cartoon.
Yeah, actually,
They kinda hint
in
at
essence,
that
yeah,
as-
it's been kind of hinted at. Senator
Oh,
Kelly
but-
is murdered.
but it's been sugarcoated with a bunch of Hollywood shit. But that's really, oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So basically, what they're going to be focusing on this movie is sending whoever they send, whether it's Professor Xavier or more likely Wolverine, back into the past to, all right, this happened, stop that. So now we're gonna have this setting in the present, or probably actually it probably starts off in the future,
Right,
where everybody's
exactly.
already enslaved.
Where all the bad
Wait,
shit
so you're saying Wolverine to the past or the future?
future.
The
No,
past.
past, yeah.
The past. He's gonna go back
Well,
to the past.
there's gonna be line jumps anyways,
Yeah.
because they're gonna show Logan as an old man, and they're gonna show Logan as young. Because
Is he the only one that can jump through time without getting fucked up? Because he can, like, if you think about it, if you get sent through time, your molecules are gonna be fucking put right into place.
It all depends on how they do
Yeah.
time travel sort of shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
You can only send Wolverine through time. You can only if you send a regular human through time. Check this out. You know what happens if you send a regular human through time and go to the future, back to the past, and you end up like fucking Xavier?
Well, for what I look like, did anybody see the Wolverine newest movie?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So you say to the end, what happens with
Yeah.
when they ask for his help?
Spoiler.
So now we know that it's gonna be present time that this shit's going down. This is where it's gonna start. It's gonna start in the present time because something in the future is gonna give them a heads up. So that's why they're asking Wolverine now this time to help out where he's still young. So most likely it's gonna either come back.
That's probably where Bishop comes into play.
Yeah.
Bishop comes to the president and says, "Look, this is gonna happen."
Xavier
This
is
why.
Xavier
Yeah,
is the
this
only
is-
one that
this
can
is-
put Wolverine through time.
No.
Or is this a time? How does he?
To my understanding, that's
Right,
how
it
they
is.
established it.
Sorry that I'm a little.
Bishop is the one that does the time traveling.
But how does it time travel? Like, there's a machine or just someone that time travels?
Future tech.
Future tech?
Yeah, future. Yeah. 'cause
There's not
Bishop is
someone
the
that can
future.
actually go through time back and forth?
That's Bishop.
Bishop.
But
That's
with
where
no time
Bishop
machine.
comes into play.
With no time machine.
Bishop has the time, the stuff to make it, to do the time.
But there's someone that can jump through time without a machine, no?
The actual mechanics of it haven't been established yet.
Yeah.
That's something we'll just have to.
We gotta
see.
see.
Oh, okay.
That's
Fuck that
something.
movie. I'm talking about science. Like, I'm really thinking about it. Like, wait a minute. No one can jump through time?
Go read.
Well, like what?
Hold on, I'm gonna.
We don't have any of those.
And,
What?
Why is he pulling Batman? Think he felt normal.
I blew up fucking Robin getting killed by Joker. I'm like, oh, I understand why Wolverine jumped back and forth. Because Robin died. So, what's gonna happen with the X-Men timeline? Not the Marvel timeline, but with the X-Men shit. That will coincide.
Since they share the same universe, it's gonna affect one way or the other. It's gonna affect the same timeline.
I don't know if
Yeah.
Fox owns all the X-Men.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They can't really do anything with Marvel.
right.
Yeah, no, it's separate. It's
So it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
so
Appreciate it.
there's gonna be a point where they're gonna show the Avengers with Spider-Man and fucking Wolverine in it, and it might be Hugh Jackman. Imagine if Hugh Jackman was in the Avengers.
There's no might about it. Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, he signed up for six. If he signed up for six movies,
Nice.
if Hugh Jackman signed for 6 movies, that means he's down. He's like, all right, by the way, you're gonna fucking
His
work.
uniform?
Uh-huh.
Is there a day where they're gonna show the real uniform, like the real yellow, like this? Hell yeah! Oh shit, this is my workout shirt. There's gonna be a day where where director's gonna be like, hey, I want to do a real X-Men one, the cartoon one. Let's say if I win a
Wearing a
fucking,
cowl and fucking.
let's say if I win the lottery, they're like, what are you gonna do with your money? It's like, I'm gonna make the cartoon X-Men. Like I really am. Like I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna be the fucking guy. that-
Okay, well, spoiler, the whole thing too of we've seen the Wolverine. Nobody else saw it.
Nah.
Okay,
Tell us.
Wolverine loses his claws.
No, what?
He loses his claws.
You can't lose his claws.
Yeah, he can. He gets cut off by adamantium.
No, who?
It even happens in some of the storylines.
With the dude?
Yeah, so
Does it happen in the comics?
somehow, actually Magneto.
I actually have that.
Yeah, no, he showed me.
Yeah, I have that one.
He showed me the one with
Cool like
Wolverine.
that.
He showed me the one with Wolverine has one hand
Yeah,
and a claws. I'm like, who did that? He's like Cyclops. I'm like, oh, fuck did Cyclops do that?
fucking Cyclops can do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Cyclops.
Oh, you triple is like, do, 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 do.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, in the comics.
And is Cyclops the only one that can wear sunglasses at night?
No, in the comics, Wolverine loses all of his adamantium.
What do you mean loses?
Yeah.
Loses like it's
Yeah,
just
he's
from
sucked
his
out.
body.
Magneto takes it.
Oh yeah, out of his fucking
Yeah.
flesh, but he can still heal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but after that, like, it takes such a toll on him that
Wait, what does that mean?
Well,
You guys-
that's exactly.
Okay, if he can heal, if you take his bones out of his flesh.
No, it's the metal.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Isn't it in like as marrow though?
No, it's not.
The metal, right,
It
in
is.
the comics, the metal is actually.
It's surgically, yeah, it's
I'm talking about
surgically.
life.
It's
Like if you're gonna inject someone into if
And
you're
you
gonna
don't
inject
remember-
adamantium into someone, you want to go down to the bone marrow, maybe.
Well, yeah, but still, he's just taking the metal, the bone stays there.
Yeah.
It must hurt as fuck. Man. It's like
Oh,
getting
yeah.
your bone marrow. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
It's
at
a whole
one
other-
level too.
So-
to get in and be liquefied in the first place. So yeah, it's gonna be fucking painful.
So out of all comic book characters, Wolverine is the most painful mother.
Well, because even in the comic book, Wolverine never had claws. He was given the claws.
Yeah, because he had fucking bonies.
He never had the bone either.
Yeah, you did.
He had bone.
No, back then. Now, once they took it out, bone grew into it.
Bro,
Yeah,
going to
no,
what?
yeah.
Adamantium?
No, in
Yeah,
the comic
it's
books,
Tom.
according to Origins, he's.
Oh, that's what he
Well,
has
let's talk about
he has
the
it
new
right
ones
here.
Or the old ones, the first ones that ever came out. Because I'm talking about the first ones when
Because
Wolverine
Origins
first came out.
recent.
Yeah, the recent
Yeah,
ones,
comic book
yeah,
guys.
the recent
Tell
ones
us.
does have that, but the original he never had any claws. He just had the healing power, the smell, and whatever.
He was a Wolverine. Like his before the adamantium, he was just
Before-
a regenerating motherfucker, right?
Yeah,
And like you can.
he had high sense of
You can
smell.
chop
he
him
was,
up
he
into
was a,
pieces.
he was a good.
That's the thing,
like,
at the beginning, his healing power wasn't
Yeah.
strong.
yeah.
No, I think that was his strong thing, wasn't it?
No,
When he started out,
Sabretooth
he
was
wasn't
stronger.
like, he wasn't that big deal actually.
right.
Yeah, he was just one tough motherfucker. That was the biggest thing with him. People, fell in love with that. And then his power
Started
started
building.
that whole lot.
He was
And he was like this short, right?
Stone Cold Steve Austin was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin with the adamantium is like, oh
yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Shink.
Like, and then Randy Man Savage died.
What? What? What?
So yeah, so I don't know where the fuck I was trying to go with the whole thing with the claws, but anyways.
No,
Well, in the movies, you're bringing up how he loses his claws.
Yeah, he loses his claws, so I don't know how much of that's gonna help them with destroying. I don't know if they're gonna inject claws back into him, like the Steel.
Well, no,
Well, that's where we come. That's where we come to him.
What?
No, you don't know yet because this is all the movie.
In the movie, spoiler alert, he still has his claws.
Yeah, he still has his bone.
Yeah.
But how well is that gonna happen to go against the Sentinel?
Very true.
The balls that he has. You can throw. He's gonna break his bones on a
Okay,
second.
the only thing he could do is probably stab. He can't cut anymore.
Well,
Yeah, no, okay, he heals, right? He heals, right? He heals, right? He heals, right?
Maybe
This is what he's gonna be doing.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. If they're gonna do that, or
No, look at no.
That would actually be a good segue into Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Alright, when Wolverine loses his adamantium in the comics,
right.
he gets it back via Apocalypse. Or it's a Sinister. One of the two. Sinister. Either
Sinister,
Apocalypse
Sinister.
Or Apocalypse himself gives it to
I
him.
think Apocalypse.
But then he
No,
makes
it's
it an
Sinister.
Angel of
Yeah,
Death
it's
and it's
Sinister.
for Horseman
Right
either
there.
way. But that's how it happens in the
Yeah.
comic book. So that would actually make a really good tie into if that's the next step that they're gonna do with
That's what
X-Men.
Fox ain't gonna do.
Yeah.
Let's introduce Apocalypse with, alright, Wolverine needs to get his adamantium back somehow.
Who knows? That might be a
Somehow.
little thing
No,
at the
you
very
can't
end
put
of the
Adam-
movies. You know, the
Yeah.
little snippets to show
Yeah.
Apocalypse.
Who has an abundance of adamantium?
Go,
Africa.
Africa. Yeah, that's where
That's
they
pretty
found it.
racist.
No,
No, it's true.
No, yeah.
That's where the rare
It's like
metal
lithium.
is found from there, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where they found it.
Fucking
But
Black
they-
Panther has it.
Yeah.
But who, like, in the whole universe, okay, if that's going on in the whole Marvel, who really has like, they bought that land and didn't tell anybody that that's where the adamantium is, or that's where the fucking meteor hit at. So they bought that land.
I'm wrong. No, Africa has vibranium.
There it is.
Oh, that's what the shield?
Yeah.
But also
Vibranium is,
That's totally different.
yeah, no, but is that as, not as hard, but how come,
No, adamantium cannot cut like
Vibranium, pretty much, if you hit it, it pretty much.
yeah, and like, if he hit it, no, it's like a bullet. It's like a bullet, no, check this out, it's like a bulletproof vest and fucking, one of those bullets, what the fuck are,
The rubber bullet.
no, cop killers? Armor piercing bullets, what they have is like regular bullets and they're covered with,
Something like that or something.
Where the fuck
It
the...
hits and then it goes through.
Yeah, okay, so what happened, like,
Cowboy
what I had the flaw, remember in that fucking movie where he got shot in the fuck, Stryker hit him in the back of the head? Adamantium bullets wouldn't go through his shit. What happened is like the metal would hit the metal and just like melt into it. Because adamantium
or just deadhead. It'll just deadhead.
Or deadhead.
Yeah.
But the same thing with cop killer bullets where they have covered the Kevlar. When the bullet hits, the Kevlar opens it up and then the laws of inertia will take in and then the fucking metal will go in.
You said a piece of plastic going fast enough speed, it'll go through a piece of iron.
No, when two metals hit hard as fuck and they're the same condensity.
No, plastic never gonna have the same density as iron.
Exactly.
So it's not
So
gonna
to
get too
cut it short,
Cut it short.
Alright, to cut it short, we're excited. I think I'm excited for the future's past. To see what's
I
gonna
am
happen.
too.
I am.
It's
Alright,
better than the older X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Except for the first two.
So we'll make this a little fast because we only got a little bit of time left. What do you guys think of the Guardians of the Galaxy little trailer that I've seen?
It's gonna be the shit. It's gonna blow. This is gonna be the opening doors for Marvel Universe fighting galactic shit. Because everything needs to be happening on Earth. Yeah, that's no, not even Thanos. Thanos is only gonna be a little side character. He's gonna be the Ben Affleck of. Because this is gonna be bigger shit, dude. This is galactic shit. Everything we fought on Earth. We fought on Earth. And you guys are the comic book guys. It has to be a point where we get to galactic shit. That's where Iron Man, because Iron Man's gonna have a little in Guardians of the Galaxy because I guess he was a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy for a bit in the comic book. So this is gonna be an intro to how everyone from the Avengers gets to fight space shit.
Well, Thanos
This
is
is-
already hinted at the end of.
Yeah.
the-
So
That's-
we're
yeah, but
done
it's not
fucking
gonna
with
be-
Earth.
It's not gonna be
Yeah,
part of.
Yeah, we're done fucking with Earth. Like, we're already fucked. We're like, oh, fucking shit happened. Okay, Earth, and fuck. Now we're gonna fight galactic motherfuckers. Now we're gonna start fighting people from space, and that's gonna be so dope in the cinema, dude. We're gonna fight people in space. We're gonna see apocalypse. We're gonna see apocalypse,
Yeah.
man.
So we give it. So pretty much we're giving it a thumbs up, right?
Yeah.
For the little tiny trailer that we see. I thought it looked cool. The whole fucking Rocket Raccoon, what is it?
Yeah.
Right, Rocket Raccoon. Fucking
Yeah.
shooting. That was dope. I was like, what little fucking.
What was that meme that was like, there was a meme that was like, DC did all this kind of crap, and it's like, oh, we have a raccoon with a gun. It's like you did a bunch of shit, and it was like, oh, you guys are trying really hard, look what we have, a raccoon with a gun.
They should just call him the coon.
It's like a black fool. Hey, niggas, you
When I
guys
saw the preview, I think I went back about 3 times. Pinche Batista way. As I back to the destroyer, I'm like,
No, but
Okay, yeah.
I've only heard like me not being a comic guy, I've only heard Guardians of the Galaxy one time, a long time ago, and I thought it was a cheap comic. Even with my comics, I would put them in my miscellaneous stack. Because I wasn't really into, but I guess this shit's been in the motherfucking business. And the
There's
comics,
an old Guardians of the Galaxy and there's the current.
yeah.
explain this to us.
No, we don't
There's
have
an
enough
old
time.
team and
We don't have enough time to explain it.
Cut it short. Maybe.
there's an old team and a new team.
Mhm.
Like
Explain.
the old team was like back in the 70s, 60s.
So what is this team what's this Guardian of the Galaxy that's gonna happen? The new one?
That's the new one. That's the current one.
It's kind of like the Avengers. There's the
The Avengers of Space.
You know.
Well, pretty self
Yeah. That's why fucking Iron Man's gonna. Johnny, someone's gonna take his place. Iron Man, fucking. What the fuck is his name?
What's the start?
Oh,
No,
you
the
talking
actor.
about the Mark Wahlberg?
No, not Marvel. The actor that plays fucking Iron Man.
Robert Downey
Downey.
Jr.
Why do I not know his name? He's gonna be. Remember last time we talked many a podcast ago how like 007, someone's gonna take that role.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg wants to fucking do it.
He can do it.
I don't know.
Anybody can do it.
I don't
Nobody
think
can
so.
do Batman, but anybody can do Iron Man. No. Yeah.
Uh,
Fuck yeah. Hey.
Stan Lee said so himself that
Nah.
Robert Downey Jr. was.
I don't want that role.
Yeah, of course. Because he's a fucking real alcoholic. He looks like an alcoholic. Hey, Ben Affleck will make a better Iron Man than a fucking Batman. Wrong. Right.
That's incorrect.
Where do you
Cool,
get
right.
Where do you get your
My.
Charlie Sheen makes a better Iron Man
Whoa! That'd be awesome.
than Ben Affleck ever will.
He's all. Hey, I got.
Tight blood, bitches.
It's like, I'll fuck all those niggas up. I got
He's
tired
more
of
weird though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know why they picked this fool? Because remember that comic book? All right.
Time is up.
Set it off.
So,
Yeah.
that was it for this segment. So we'll see right now in this next other.
Introduce
second
everyone
segment.
for-
No, we're gonna do a part two.
Wait till you see it.
Hard.
No, we're gonna do a part two, part three. You can talk about your comments and then we'll end it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's our part.
Nobody wants to do that, right?
Hey,